Good morning. Welcome to Sojourner Vision. This is Russell. We're out here in the field house for a last workout of the week for Power Phase Week 2. So today's Friday. It's shoulder day. So that means we've got some shoulder press and not a whole lot of shoulder exercises that I do. I don't have a whole lot. So, we've got shoulder press, which I'll do with the barbell and they'll be seated. And got the barbell set up there. I'll do a warm up first with the bar. My goal, I think I'm going to try to get 95 pounds since I did the 45s with the dumbbells last week. And that was a pretty big milestone given my shoulder health. I'm not going to push it, but if I can get up to, 90 pounds, which is the 45s, basically same weight, I'll see if I can do that. Maybe so, maybe not. We'll see. I'm going to warm up with the bar and start with 75 pounds and work from there. Let's see what happens. And it's 5 sets of 5. And then we've got a couple of auxiliaries, which are lateral raises and front raises. And they'll be at 3 sets of 8. And then I've got my PT work. So all in all, it ends up being a good workout. Very low volume always though. Shoulders, my weights are lower, and the total volume in the end is pretty low. So I do count the bands. They have weights on them, and I count them at their band weight, and that it gets the numbers up a little bit, but that's probably just for my satisfaction. But anyway, let's get on with this and get the workout done, head out on the walk. We'll come back and chat and get this Friday on the road. Let's do this. Let's hit it. Let's meet age with grace. All right, so we finished Friday. Friday's in the books and we can get on to our weekend after we work, or after I work. Not sure what you guys are doing. So anyway, everything went pretty good. Shoulder press, I ended at 100 pounds, so that's 10 pounds above what I wanted. It wasn't easy. The strength isn't there. I mean, I was struggling with it a bit, but it's more, I think maybe the strength's there. It's just so long since I've done it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, the strength won't get there until I push it like that. So the progression was, I started, like I said, I was gonna start at 75. So I started at 75 and I made full use of the 2.5 pounders, and I went up 5 pounds at a time until I got to 100 pounds. So, and that was 5 sets of 5. So 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. No, I added 10 pounds somewhere. I'm not sure where. Maybe I went from, I know I went 75 to 80. Maybe I went from 85 to 95. Anyway, I ended at 100 pounds. So both the auxiliary lifts, lateral raises and front raises, I completed all 3 sets with the weight I ended on last week. So the lateral raises, which is a big deal, lateral raises were always the hardest for my shoulders and the impingement that they had. And I finished all 3 sets with the 12 pounders there. Last week I did 10 pounds twice and ended with 12 pounds, or either I did 10 pounds and 12 pounds twice, can't remember. But, and then the front raises, hit the 20 pounders for all 3 sets. So that was good. And then of course we had our PT. Dude, after the stretch, the rotations are good, but the stretch, that really opens it up. I can tell after I'm finished that my shoulders are further back than when I started. So that always feels good. That shoulder stretch is nice. You should give it a shot. It's hard. If you have shoulder impingement or issues and you're not flexible, it's hard getting into that position. My left shoulder, I still have a hard time getting there. So, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. I mean, and the thing what my son told me, he says, don't just stretch it. He says, put some resistance on it, you know, like you're working it out. He says the problem is those tendons at that end where you're getting that stretch, they've lost their strength. He says, so you get them a little bit more elastic with the stretch, and then if you give it some resistance, he says that'll strengthen them up again. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm sticking to it and it's helping me out. So it must be. Walk was good. It was breezy, but it's warm, folks. Let me tell you, I didn't need the hoodie. It is 67 degrees in here. It's probably about the same. It's not much different outside. I think the temperature when I left the house said it was 66 degrees outside. So anyway, it was plenty warm on the walk. I could have gone without this. I've got a base layer on and a dry fit shirt on, short sleeve, and then this. I got 3 layers on, man, and it was plenty warm. So, and I jogged a little bit. I jogged like 3 short stretches, and that heated me up pretty good. So anyway, I'm getting long-winded. I need to let you guys go so we can get on with our weekend. Let's do this thing. Let's get on the road and get Friday done so we can get our weekend started. So you guys have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. I'll be out tomorrow for the ab burner. I see rain in the forecast. Not sure how the walk's gonna go. May end up walking inside. Maybe at the time I get up, the forecast doesn't know about me and I'll be able to walk outside without any rain. So anyway, we'll let you guys go. Like I said, have a good Friday. We'll see you tomorrow. Get some longevity training in so you can meet age with grace, folks. See ya. Take care.